Hello students, welcome to NIRS Education channel. Let us continue the lesson Weathering the Storm in Ersama. In our previous session we came to know that Prashant went to Ersama in order to spend the day with his friend. That night the storm began to blow and it caused great damage. Many trees were uprooted, many people and houses were washed away. But fortunately, Prashant's friend's house was strong enough to survive the devastation of wind's velocity of 350 kilometers per hour. But the cold terror of family grew with the crashing of tree that had got uprooted and fallen on their house. Now let's continue the lesson. The crazy destruction wrought by the cyclone and surge of ocean continued for the next 36 hours, although wind speeds had reduced somewhat by the next morning. Wind speed had reduced by somewhat by the next morning, but the crazy destruction, crazy means mad destruction, wrought means brought by the cyclone and surge of ocean continued for next 36 hours. The destruction and surge means flood or increase of ocean continued for next 36 hours. Wind speed reduced by the next morning itself, but the damage and flood continued for next 36 hours. To escape the waters rising in the house, Prashant and his friend's family had taken refuge on the roof. In order to escape the water rising in the house, the water was rising inside the house. So, in order to escape, Prashant and his friend's family had taken refuge on the roof. Prashant and his family had taken refuge. Refuge means shelter on the roof. Prashant will never forget this shock he experienced at his first glimpse of devastation wrought by the super cyclone. In the grey light of the early morning. Next day, early morning, Prashant had the glimpse of devastation caused by the super cyclone. He had seen the destruction caused by the super cyclone the next morning, early in the morning. In the grey light of early in the morning, he had seen that destruction. And Prashant will never forget the shock of that experience. That was very terrible scene. He could not forget that throughout his life. A raging, deadly brown sheet of water covered everything as far as I could see. The raging, deadly brown sheet of water covered everything as far as I could see. Means the whole area as far as the eye could see was completely covered with water. Only fractured cement houses still stood in few places. Only some fractured cement houses still stood in few places. Many houses fell down. Only few houses which are fractured, they were still standing. Bloated animal carcasses and human corpses floated in every direction. Bloated means swollen. Okay, swollen animal carcasses means dead bodies of animal, and human corpses, human dead bodies floated in every direction. Both animal and human dead bodies were floating in every direction. All around, even huge old trees had fallen. Many huge and old trees had fallen. 2 coconut trees had fallen on the roof of their house. Previous night, 2 coconut trees had fallen on their house. Okay. This was a blessing in disguise because the tender coconuts from the trees kept the trapped family from starving in several days that followed. In one way, that was blessing for them. Okay, this was blessing in disguise because tender coconuts from the trees kept the trapped family from starving in the several days that followed. They used tender coconuts as their food for following days. Next 2-3 days they used tender coconuts. So fall of coconut tree was a kind of blessing in disguise for them. The next 2 days, Prashant sat huddled with his friend's family in the open on the rooftop. They froze in the cold and incessant rain. The rainwater washed away Prashant's tears. The next 2 days, Prashant sat huddled. Huddled means crowded together. Okay. With his friend's family. Okay. He was sitting with his friend's family in the open on the rooftop. Okay. They froze in the cold and incessant rain. They froze, turned into ice, or they were getting too much cold because of incessant rain, continuous rain. The rainwater washed away Prashant's tear. Prashant was crying. Tears were coming out of his eyes, but they were washed by rainwater. The only thought that flashed through his mind was whether his family had survived the fury of the super cyclone. And the only thought that flashed through his mind, okay, he was continuously thinking about only one thing, that was whether his family had survived the fury of super cyclone, whether his family had survived the fury of cyclone, whether his family remained alive or dead. About that he was continuously thinking. Was he to be bereaved once again? Was he going to be bereaved? Bereaved means lost a close relation or friend through his or her death. Already he lost his mother. So he was thinking, am I going to lose once again my close relatives? Only some family members are there. Whether they are alive or dead, he did not know. So he was thinking, am I going to lose my close relatives? He was thinking about that. Okay, let us stop here. We shall continue in the next session. Thank you for watching.